this is Tanya. Welcome to Tanya Tina's Maths. I would be teaching CBSE Class 10 Maths, and this is my sister Tina Lopez. I teach 8th Maths. Alright, now let's jump into the video. Today we are going to be learning Chapter 6 Triangles, Exercise 6.3, 4th question. So this is really an important question and it is an easy question as well. Okay, so now let us read the question. In figure 6.36, QR by QS is equal to QT by PR and angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Show that triangle PQS is similar to triangle TQR. So where is triangle PQS? So triangle PQS is right over here. And where is triangle TQR? So TQR is right over here. Okay. So now what do you guys understand in this question? So in this question they had already given a value, that is angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So where is angle 1? Angle 1 is here and angle 2 is right over here. So in which triangle are they lying? In which triangle angle 1 and angle 2 are lying? They are lying on triangle PQR. Am I right? So now let us write. In triangle, one second, yeah. So in triangle PQR. So what is there in triangle PQR? In triangle PQR, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Alright guys, so now when you just look at the triangle PQR, so here they have mentioned few values, am I right? That is QR by QS is equal to QT by PR. So where is QR? So QR is here. So here we have QR by QS. QS is right over here. And then is equal to QT by PR. QT is here, but we don't have PR. PR is somewhere else, am I right? So the PR is in this side. But here QR is here and QS is there. Both are lying on one line. Am I right? In the same line only we have QR as well as QS. But here when you just look at it, here we have QT, but we don't have PR in the same line. Am I right? But we have PR somewhere else. So this is a confusion right over here. So now we are supposed to solve this confusion. Okay, so before that I would like to say in PQR is there, no? So in triangle PQR we have one more value. I mean we have one more clue. So it's going to be a new concept for you guys, so don't worry. Now at least you can just learn it. Okay, since you guys know angle 1, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So sides opposite to equals angles are equal, am I right? So if you don't just understand, just don't worry. Okay, so these two sides, so here we have one side and here we have a side. Okay, so these two sides are equal. Why is it equal? Why? Because the angles are equal. Just now I showed that angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Just because angle 1 is equal to angle 2, then I can say PQ is equal to, I can just write PQ is equal to PR. Am I right? Why? Because just because the angles are equal, I can say even the sides are equal. Okay, so I can just write PQ is equal to PR. Why? So I need the reason. So sides opposite to equal angles. I can just write it like that. Okay, so this is a new concept, so don't worry. Okay, so you can just study right now. So okay, so sides opposite to equal angles. Okay, so now since you guys know the statement is somewhat confusing, what is that side opposite to equal angles? That means let me just explain it. Okay, so here when I just saw we have angle 1 is equal to angle 2. It is already mentioned in the question. Since angle 1 is equal to angle 2, then I can say even the sides are equal. Am I right? So I can just say the sides are also equal. That's why I just wrote sides opposite to equal angles. Equal angles means these are the equal angles. Angle 1 and angle 2 are the equal angles. Okay. So that is what they are saying in this. Okay. So I hope you guys understood right now. So sides opposite to equal angles, they are equal. Okay. So whenever we have equal angles, that one like this. When you have angle 1 is equal to angle 2, then we can say even the sides are equal in the same triangle. That is triangle PQR. So here it is triangle PQR. That's why I just wrote it under this triangle PQR. Okay. Alright guys, so now we got some information, am I right? That is angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and PQ is equal to PR. So now let us get into the answer, okay, actual answer. So now I am going to be writing in triangle. So 1 second, yeah. Alright guys, so I am going to be taking two triangles. Now from now on, we are going to be using the criterions, okay. Then only we can just prove it is similar, am I right? So now let us write in triangle PQS and triangle TQR, okay. So TQR. So I am just taking TQR and PQS. I am just taking two triangles, okay. So why? Because then only we can just say it is similar, okay. Okay, so what are the things things are there in the triangle PQS and TQR? So in triangle PQS and TQR, we can just write this one, am I right? So we can just write this value, am I right? So we can just use this value. So you guys might be wondering why are we using this value? Why? Because they mentioned this value in the question just because to use it, am I right? So we are supposed to use it. So now we are going to be using this value, that is QR by QS is equal to QT by, I am going to be writing PQ, okay. So why? Because here I wrote PQ is equal to PR. So now let me write it, then only you will understand, okay. Alright guys, so I am going to be writing QR by QS is equal to QT by PQ. Otherwise you can write QP, both are same only, okay. So why am I gonna write PQ? Why? Because I already showed that PQ is equal to PR. So in the place of PR I can write PQ, am I right? So I can just write it like that. Why? Because already I showed that it is equal. That's why I can instead of PR I can just substitute PQ, okay. So there is a reason for it. Just because I showed like this, only I am able to write like this, okay. So there is a reason why I am writing it, okay. So since I wrote this, so now I wrote QR by QS is equal to QT by PQ, okay. So now I can just write angle Q is equal to angle Q. Why? Why am I writing angle Q is equal to angle Q? Why? Because in both the triangles I am getting angle Q, right? So see. So in both the triangles I am getting angle Q, that's it. So I can just write it is common, okay. Okay, so in both the triangles I am getting Q as common. That's why I just wrote common, okay. So now I can just write triangle PQS is similar to triangle TQR. I can write it like this, am I right? By which criterion? By SAS. So I have two sides and one angle. That's why it is SAS. I can just write it like this, am I right? So since you guys know triangle PQS is similar to TQR by which criterion? SAS criterion. Finally I just solved it, okay. So since you guys know how to do this and all, why? Because angle Q is equal to angle Q. So likewise if you just check it out, it is really easy to do it, am I right? So like that I just solved it, okay. So here according to the question we are supposed to prove similar, am I right? That is triangle PQ is similar to triangle TQR. So likewise according to the question I just solved it, okay. So if you guys wonder why did I take these things and all, why, because we used this, am I right? So instead of PR I just substituted PQ. Okay, so just because I substituted only, I was able to use this criterion, that is by SAS. Okay, why? Because QR by QS, so QR by QS, it is lying on the same line, and QT, so QT by PQ. Okay, so PQ is here. Now QT and PQ, they are lying on the same line. So in the starting of the video I just told you guys that it was not lying on the same line. Why? Because since in the question they just mentioned PR. Okay, just because they mentioned PR only, it was difficult for us, am I right? So it was we felt difficult in that part, am I right? Just because they mentioned PR. Why? Because PR is not on the straight line, I mean it is not on the same side. Okay, QR and QS, they are lying on the same line, but QT, it is right over here, but PR is somewhat far, am I right? It is not lying on the same line. That was the confusion here, am I right? Just because we had that confusion only, we just they mentioned angle 1 is equal to angle 2. In the question itself they mentioned that. So if they had mentioned it, then there is a reason why they mentioned it, am I right? So when I just wrote angle 1 is equal to angle 2, then when I just checked it out in the triangle, so here is angle 1 and here is angle 2. So here since the angles are equal, no, even the sides are equal, am I right? So that is a new concept, so please guys concentrate in this. Okay, so when the angles are equal, even the sides of the same triangle is equal. That's why I just wrote PQ is equal to PR, that is the side of the triangle. So PR is right over here and PQ is here. These all are sides of triangle, am I right? So I wrote PQ is equal to PR. Okay, and then what I just took triangle PQS and triangle TQR, in which QR by QS is equal to QT. So instead of PR I substituted PQ. Okay, why? Because then only we'll get the answer. Okay, these values are lying on triangle PQS and triangle TQR. That's why I just took these two triangles. Okay, and then I found that angle Q is equal to angle Q. Why? Because it is common. So just because I just got these values, I proved it is similar. By which criterion? SAS. I can use a criterion here. So that is yes, yes, am I right? So by that criterion I just solved it. Okay.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any doubt, you can comment me in the comment section. Catch you in the next video. Bye.